Hotel Jaxx, you know, I keep it thorough right now.
Argyle style.
Argyle style. Russell Simmons over there.
Gotta keep it real, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, damn, what the fuck? Let me put this shit. Nah, I can't, I don't think it'll work. I don't wanna fuck that shit up. I was gonna put something on. It was, I wanted to see a piece of equipment since y'all are producers. It was the shit Rick Rubin was just using. Have you watched the hip hop shit on Netflix?
Which one?
Yeah.
It's like a 4-part series, like an hour long. It's just dope. It like goes from the beginning of hip hop.
Like hip hop elements or something like that?
Yeah. Well, they got the damn shit with Russell Simmons talking about how he met fucking Rick Rubin and shit. And then, you know.
Learning the music business.
Right, but he was saying the little thing that was he's made the beats on. Yeah. He was like, yeah, you know, so, you know, I go meet him, you know, just punk rock dude. And he's like, you know, the what's the name had just come out, so you know, he's like, and all his beats are hot. He said, no, not, you know, everybody's not all their beats are hot. He was like, you know, he's like, but all his beats are hot. He said, I didn't hear him. He said, no, yeah, they got a hot beat. He might have 2 hot beats. He might have a hot beat. He said, no, everything on that machine was hot.
Yeah.
On Rick Rubin shit?
Yeah, whatever the little machine was he was using at the time, but it was like state of the art, so I know it's something probably analog, and it was probably something.
Yeah, what year was it?
Shit, that was probably 81?
Yeah, that shit ain't no SP.
Analog, no, yeah, that's tape, no, it was tape. No, it's like the beat machine they had that everybody was using at the time. Damn, I wish I could pull this shit up.
Yeah, I mean, if you talking that far back, man, it had to be like the Lindrum, like MP. I think it came out like 84 or 5, first MP.
Yeah, it might have been something like that, the first MP. I think that might have been it, because it was probably like 84 by then.
Yeah, because like before the MP, it was a Lindrum.
Before Beastie Boys, because he was part of Beastie Boys or some shit.
Sample into it, you know what I'm saying?
You just rock.
Yes, Prince.
You already come up with a name for the new joint?
Nah. We normally don't come up with the names for the projects until the end of the writing and recording. It kind of sums up everything we've just done. Sometimes I feel like when you drop the name early, it kind of puts you in the box.
Yeah.
The self-deprecating, self-fulfilling prophecy. You gotta write.
I'm sorry, if it sounds like shit. It does that. I got it, man. You want one of these?
Nah, I'm good.
You want one?
I'm good, thank you, though.
Shout out to Oreos.
Yeah. Straight up.
I need sponsorship in here, yo. You know it's serious in here.
Hot fries, Cheetos.
I'm sorry, they were right here in front of me. I just had to eat a couple of them. And I'm drinking liquor.
Yeah. No name for the album, but I'm telling people right now that it's definitely some of our best work. I mean, you should always try and topple what you've done, but we put out 2 EPs. So we did the Kev Brown joint, the Pillars, then we did the DJ Iron joint, Peace to DJ Iron, another dope beat maker. He'll be on the album too with a beat.
Man, how'd you end up linking with Kev?
Kev.
So, did you meet with him in DC? Did you have that relationship from there?
I mean, that was kind of part of the connection, but yeah, I got put on to his project. I Do What I Do, which to me is arguably one of my favorite
classic
albums ever. Sonically, the shit is so perfect. That's such a good album. That's definitely in my top 10. Anyway.
And the thing that I love about it is the randomness of how chorus structure and like bar wise and stuff. Like there's not no set format. It's just like, here's good music. When this should have stopped, it did stop. It wasn't like, oh, let's force a 16. You know what I mean? It was like, no, that's good there. Let's stop there. Yeah, I'm a fan of short.
Yeah,
fucking to the
Me
point
too.
Anyway, you know. So
I am. I call it organic shit.
Yeah,
like you say, don't press the issue.
Every beat.
That's why it be like, it make people be like, I wish it was a little more after that. You're like, damn.
Oh. It's good to tease people like that. But yeah, I put onto that project, and then I was like, yo. Then I found out he's from DC. DJ Namanon is from Albany, and there's that whole connect. So Noms knew about him too. And I was like, oh, this shit's crazy. These beats, like, in my mind, is the way I thought about making beats. But I just didn't have the ability, like bass lines that are just so like simple yet complicated. They just like fit the pocket the way it needs to be fit. A lot of jazz bass stuff, which I like.
Definitely his own groove, man. That's what I can respect about it more than anything.
Crazy swing,
yeah.
Swing is wild. The bass lines are wild. Yeah.
And produce some of your favorite shit that people don't even realize he's produced too, man. That's what's crazy.
Yo, if you've never listened to the Brown album, all the Jay-Z remixes, I mean, all that Danger Mouse shit is fucking cool, but this is like, if you want some soul, I
think I heard that one.
Then that is, listen to the Brown album. And Jay-Z's one that's, I'm a Nas, I like Nas. Not saying you can't like one or the other, and I respect and like some. I like some Jay-Z music.
I'm more a Jay fan because I come from that same background, so that's more than my preferable music.
Yeah. Jay raps. Don't get me wrong, Jay is that dude.
And I should say Sean Carter. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The entrepreneurial shit.
Graduated.
The Layover podcast is sponsored by Kush Republic. Get your Kush Republic gear today. Use promo code The Layover for 20% off your total order on KushRepublic.com. That is promo code The Layover for 20% off. So shop today.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that album's dope. And then, I'm trying to remember how we linked up.
What's dope?
We started working with Jay Rawls, and Jay Rawls knew him and put me in contact with him. And then from there, it was like, oh, you from DC? We rocked down in Atlanta, a couple shows together at the A3C. And then when I go back to DC now, I just link up with the dude. And that's really it.
How long you been rapping?
I'm trying to think how old I am right now. We'll do the math in my head. Definitely started at least writing stuff, early teenage. 13, 14, 15. Writing graffiti around the same time. So that's...
What about producing?
20 years or something, 15 years. Producing's always been one of the things whenever I had accessibility to different machines and different equipment. So my roommate's computer, I'm making beats on Acid Pro, and this is even before Fruity Loops. This is like Cool Edit and Acid Pro. And then
had all that shit.
Had messed with MPCs before that, and then finally got an MP.
Yeah.
And then
after you sold your arm or your leg?
Yeah.
That's how we all get it, man.
Yeah.
You gotta go get the MP. Okay, what are you giving up? Is it your left or your right nut? And then you
can my homeboys, they did some scam shit to get the MP to you. Back then. When he had it, and I was like, damn. He used to be in it. I was like, oh shit, I can do that. Shout out to Gator. Gada. From Miami.
You know how a lot of
305.
The blackout. That's how a lot of people in New York ended up with equipment. There's a lot.
That happened. The same thing happened out west. They started talking about another thing. They say when the riot happened out there, a lot of people ended up with DJs ended up with a lot of equipment.
Damn right. I would have too. Shit. You go ahead and get this MP and this MP and this shit. I'd start up for the rest.
Because they ended up buying that shit from the dudes that stole all the shit. Because it'd be like, you get all this musical shit. If you're a hustler, you be like, yo man, who the fuck need this shit? You're like, yo, my man, what's your name? He DJ at such club. Yeah. You gonna call him like, oh, you got this?
I just snatched up at 4 receivers, 4 mixes.
Yeah, man, I give you $200. You like 200? Give me that, bro. I take 5. I don't want no 2.
Man, just on that one blue team, whoever that is, they got on like there's 5 players. I think I seen 9 knee braces. Like, damn.
No, they all got the things on. Compression.
Yeah, this is a big game.
Yeah, they all got compression shit on. You can't play
Well,
basketball
isn't
with
that
knee
the shit
brace.
your wife wear when she pregnant?
No.
Compression socks.
Yeah, so she don't pass.
You wear that when you work out, man.
I know.
Some of them.
Everyone's knees jacked up in the NBA.
Yeah.
You do this all run back and forth all day. Just stop and go, stop and go.
So, damn.
Producers. Oh, who's your favorite producers?
Man,
New or old?
New or old? Damn.
Damn, I never said.
I had to say, like, I'm gonna go back to like young me. So I'm gonna say Premiere. I love those Premiere beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For whoever he makes them for, they're always just.
Yeah, that guy's pretty good.
It just takes me back to the kid. I mean, they sound the same. Like, I like that sound. You know what I mean? I'm glad he used the same fucking equipment he used back when he bought it. And like you said, brand new in '86 or whatever. Whatever. But yeah. And so like, and in trap style, Zaytoven.
Word up.
Yeah, I mean, I know everybody's on Metro. You know what I'm saying? I like Metro too, but I love me some Zay. And Zaytoven. And Zaytoven West Coast. He came out here to Atlanta. Yeah, he moved from the West Coast. That's why Gucci Mane's first joint, him and Gucci Mane first did. That's why So I Say, So I hit him and Gucci and Jeezy. That's the first joint they did. That's how the beef got started. Cause he didn't pay him. Somebody get fucking paid and something happened. So, but that's why it's got more fucking West Coast fucking flavor to it. And then the next shit he had, he turned his sound, developed that trap sound the way he got it now. It's real heavy with the bass. It's got a real slow. It's probably maybe what you call it, 85.
Word up.
Or whatever. It's for slow, real traps that, you know what I'm saying. But the shit is just hard, bassy shit. And you can just get on the track. I call it a beach cruising music. When you get on the track and just slow ride it.
Yeah.
Or you can do it real fast on the tempo if you want to. You know, fill it in with different stuff. But that would be my favorite too. That's my East Coast. And then that's my trap. So that's kind of South. And then West Coast. I mean, I have to say Drake. You know, I don't really know all the stuff I ever heard just from, you know.
Yeah, but like that's what's crazy is a lot of those beats were made by like Battle Cat,
Come on,
DJ Quick,
Dre, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when I say that's the thing. Like I guess I got.
You mean his team?
Yeah. Yeah, because I know I'm like one of them people that know the truth.
Yeah, the production team.
So it's a whole team.
Hands down. Yeah.
And I call him like, that's kind of how I feel like. That's my genius or whatever, like my gift. I'm like Thomas Edison. You know what I'm saying? Like Thomas Edison got Nikola Tesla to sell him all the other shit, and then he got that shit to everybody. Yeah. Whereas Tesla was a dude just coming up with all this stuff. Same thing with Dre. Dre's I'm pretty sure a dope ass producer, but he's more like
Quincy, man.
I know how to get you and put my man over here. I heard, and my man over there. I heard together in the room, and y'all get together and be like, whoa,
yeah.
And some shit come up out of that bitch, and you be like, God damn.
Yeah.
You know, CEO shit. That's why I call it CEO. You know what I mean?